Our mission is to restore and protect Florida's water. We educate and inform the public, empowering them to use their voices for change. And together, we're making incredible progress.
We are on a move to save the Everglades.
There's never been an organization like this that has been able to tip the scales.
And when we see threats, in the past we get rolled. The days of getting rolled are over.
But sometimes protecting our water doesn't always look how you'd imagine. Sometimes we must stand up and fight. Senate Bill 2508 blindsided us. It was a political ploy by special interests to keep control of Florida's water, and it threatened all the progress we've made on Everglades restoration. So we fought back. Over 55 days, we activated thousands of our supporters, creating a groundswell of opposition to this bad bill. Digital awareness campaigns, trips to Tallahassee, media outreach, petition signatures, and thousands of calls and emails to legislators.
The amount of people that engaged on this issue was unlike anything we've seen in the 6-year history of Captains for Clean Water.
We are one very united, strong front here, and we're only getting stronger.
And we're not going to take no for an answer. Everglades is going to get fixed, and then we're going to come fix all the rest of the issues in the state of Florida. That starts today.
Fishing guides led the charge, canceling charters to testify at the state capitol in opposition to 2508. Our brand partners activated their networks, funded campaigns, and expanded our reach to millions more people. Our opposition to Senate Bill 2508 was heard, loud and clear, resulting in a historic veto by Florida's governor and a victory that safeguarded the Everglades and water quality from coast to coast.
I know a lot of people were asking about this 2508, and I just want to let you know, 2508, I've heard you. We have vetoed that today, effective.
We're keeping the throttle down on Everglades restoration, securing record funding of $660 million from the state and $725 million from the federal government. Many projects broke ground or hit major milestones this year, including the stormwater treatment area for the critical EAA reservoir.
We have a lot of great Everglades projects, but really the crown jewel is this EAA reservoir project, and it's vitally important.
We're finally bringing the new Lake Okeechobee operations plan in for a landing. LOSOM has been a collaborative 3-year process by the Army Corps of Engineers, ensuring all stakeholders have a voice in the new plan. Over 30,000 captains' supporters weighed in to help secure a favorable outcome with LOSOM. This new, fair and balanced plan goes into effect in 2023 and will send 3 times more water south to the Everglades and reduce discharges to both coasts by 37%. Just when everything was looking up, our world came crumbling down around us.
A treacherous night ahead for Florida as darkness begins to fall.
Tonight, mandatory evacuation orders.
They have the storm just off to the west of Fort Myers.
Now tied for the 5th strongest hurricane in U.S. history.
On September 28th, Hurricane Ian, one of the most powerful storms recorded in the U.S., made a direct hit right in our backyard.
And my message to everybody listening today is this. Make sure that you do not underestimate the impacts of this storm.
Everything is going to be okay, you guys?
With 155-mile-per-hour winds and 18-foot storm surge, this slow-moving storm ravaged Florida's southwest coast for hours, causing catastrophic damage.
Right here, this is completely washed out.
And this entire area is decimated.
Within hours of the storm, we were at the front lines, shoulder to shoulder with dozens of fishing guides, providing emergency response to the hardest-hit coastal communities. Search and rescue, supplies, transportation, government correspondence, whatever it took, we just knew we had to help.
As an organization, we're committed to ensuring that these communities heal and recover from this horrible storm that hit here. As our lives get back to normal, don't forget about the folks here in our community that didn't get so lucky with this storm. So, thank you very much.
We recognized the urgent need to support the fishing guides and charter captains who were severely impacted. We set up a free pop-up shop for over 300 guides and their families to pick up brand new clothing donated by dozens of outdoor brands. Through our Emergency Disaster Relief Fund, we've created long-term work opportunities to get guides back to work on the water while helping the community recover, including waterway cleanups, fishing trips for Hurricane Ian first responders, and water sampling and research trips with our science partners. The response has been astounding, and that tells us what we're doing is needed. Hurricane relief isn't what our organization was created to do, but since this directly impacts the people that fight with us for clean water, it's our turn to fight for them.
Captains for Clean Water are casting a wide net hoping to lure in and support fishing guides.
Captains launched the Emergency Disaster Relief Fund. The money raised goes toward hiring those guides to help with relief efforts.
But thanks to Captains for Clean Water, they're now being put back to work with hurricane debris removal and water quality testing.
Together, we've achieved what many say is impossible. Our Army is powerful, and we're seeing our efforts make a difference. Whether protecting our waters from threats, corruption, or unexpected disasters, to accelerating clean water solutions like Everglades restoration. As long as we're united, we will prevail. These waters are our home, our livelihood, and our way of life. We love these places, and we won't stop fighting to protect them. Join us.
Yes! Good job.